welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. They've got Gary Trent. Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Brooklyn has possession. Bridges, a screen on Quickly. Bridges outside. Schroeder passes to Johnson. The shot comes out. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. It's Pirtle high post. Quickly from outside. Sure, from three-point range.
They don't lean on Pirtle for facilitation, but he's certainly not selfish with the ball.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Here's Thomas, guarded by Trent. Here comes Toronto on the push. Pass to Pirtle. Quickly outside. Barnes finds Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn from deep. Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Toronto now. Trent outside. Here he goes. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. The teardrop and the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. The 3 is up. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Schroeder against Quickly. Inside. Here's Claxton. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Trent outside. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Trent. Here's the pick. Outside Barrett. Here's Quickly. The Raptors need to get off a shot from deep. Pirtle. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Johnson. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. And it's all knotted up.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Quickly passes to Trent. Back to Quickly, deflects the pass. Here's Barrett on the take. Claxton with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
The kick out to Johnson. Here comes Toronto on the push. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Olenek's checked in for Pirtle.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he makes the first. Trent hits them both. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Johnson a screen on Quickly. Outside Johnson. Schroeder with it. Guarded by Olenek. Back to Claxton. Bridges outside. And he drives in. Outside Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Claxton. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Barrett off the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Sometimes he can be a bit passive, so it's nice to see RJ is forcing the issue.
To the inside. Banked it in off the glass. Claxton's got 6 points.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Raptors out in front. They're up by... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So for Toronto right now, Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Olynyk passes to Trent. With the drive, the kick to Olynyk. Outside Barrett. Olynyk with a screen on Bridges. Outside Barnes. From outside the arc. That shot is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. Bridges passes to Schroeder. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And they take the lead.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside Barrett. Quickly against Schroeder. The kick to Olynyk. And here's Quickly. Outside Barrett. Pass to Olynyk. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Quickly against Schroeder. Johnson a screen on Trent. Outside Johnson. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Bridges outside.
Great work from Barrett on defense. Trying to do everything he can to alter the shot.
Knocks down the triple.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Quickly passes to Trent. Outside Barnes. The kick to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Trent with it. Claxton picks him up. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Schroeder against Quickly. Pass to Thomas. We've got 1:28 left to play in the half. Outside Johnson. Off target from outside. Toronto trailing. Quickly outside. Barrett into the lane. Here's Olynyk. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Johnson a screen on Quickly. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Nice move. And the layup is good. Claxton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
And here's Olynyk. Barnes with it. He's got 5. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. It's Bridges on the wing. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Oh, got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. He takes it in. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's almost as easy as they come, and give him credit for getting into position with that simple layup.
Barrett passes to Olynyk. On the wing Quickly. Covered by Schroeder. Quickly outside. Back to Olynyk. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Nets. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Nicholas Claxton, what a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Dennis Smith. Then there's Sharp, and it's Simmons in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Brown against Simmons. Watford with a screen. And that one's good. Simmons. And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star. And rightfully so.
The Nets with a lead. Down low. Here's Sharp. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Dick. That three's off the mark. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point lead. Smith passes to Simmons. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. And that's going to be a foul on Toronto.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size. We have seen Jakob's role on offense grow over the years. He's a high percentage shooter from inside.
Inside, here's Simmons. Hauled in by Brown. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Nora. Back to Brown. Hurdle up top. Clock at 6. Brown passes to Pirtle. It's tipped. Outside Finney-Smith. Now here's Simmons. Smith outside. From the arc. And the Nets miss again. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Pirtle. Brown looking around. Here's Dick. To the wing on the left. Here's Abaji. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Abaji can't hit. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Smith passes to Simmons. Back to Smith. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Going inside. Three-pointer. Sharp grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Dick, the pass to Brown. Now here's Pirtle. The D's right on him. There's the drive. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Pass to Pirtle. And here's Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Smith. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Olenix checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Abaji. Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
Now on the court, it's your squad. And let them hear you.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Timeout called the Raptors. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Schroeder against Barnes. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 14 points for the game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Olynyk. Good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
11 seconds left in the third quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Thomas. Can't get it to drop.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that every trip down the floor.
And we've just finished the third quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Scotty Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Barrett in at the 3. Outside Johnson. Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. 6 to shoot. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
On the wing quickly. The kick to Olynyk. Back to Barrett. It's Olynyk, high post. Puts it up from 12. No good, a bit long that time. The Nets with the lead. Outside Schroeder. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Barrett a screen on Schroeder. Quickly passes to Barrett. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Schroeder. Takes it inside, and he banks in the layup. Schroeder's gotten 4 this quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Barnes. The shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Bridges. Pass to Thomas. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. For Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Quickly outside, back to Barnes. Lays out. Stolen by Schroeder. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
Looking to win the run. Barrett can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Barnes against Johnson. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Olynyk up top. He's guarded by Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Trent, the pass to Olynyk. Here's the 3. And again, Toronto, no good. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. A 12-point game. Olynyk finds quickly. Driving in, and that one is stuffed right through.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Nets.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to Schroeder. With some arc, and he sinks the layup. And the Nets lead by 14.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
First personal foul. First team.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Raptors, Kelly Olynyk.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Schroeder. And here are the Nets now. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Thomas. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Shot from the wing. Misses the shot. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like the
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Saddiq Bey is out there with Johnson. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside for Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Now, here is Young. Jalen Johnson missing his last shot. It's deflected. Outside Thomas. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here is Young. Okongwu down low. Johnson's there. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Claxton the pass to Thomas. Here's Claxton. Back to Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Johnson. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Now, here is Young. Got a piece of it. Okongwu kicks to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Claxton. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Claxton's got his second bucket of the game to go. Hawks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Over to the left wing. Poke loose. It's taken away by Smith. Bridges with it, and it's Bey picking him up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Up top, Okongwu. Claxton covering. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And Doris, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
Pounding it in the paint there. Murray doing it all.
Johnson against Smith. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. Bridges outside. Johnson with a screen on Bay. Here's Claxton. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Murray. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And a really impressive make there by DeJounte Murray.
Thomas against Murray. Bridges, no one around him. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. Murray against Thomas. Johnson outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 7. Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. Fires from deep. Bay pulls it in. And it's Bay with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray scanning the floor. And they pick up 2. Murray's got 6.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And there's the pass to Smith. Johnson outside. Here's Claxton, and he jams it with authority.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Thomas is out there with Dennis Smith, and it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Kicks it to Okongwu. In the corner, Bay with it. Buries the long-range jumper. Bay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Johnson the screen. Here's Smith over Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the pick. There's the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks trailing. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive and talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Okongwu with a screen on Smith. Okongwu kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Throws it up high. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Johnson the screen. Inside. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Bridges. Over in the corner, Claxton. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. .156 left now here in the second. Smith finds Claxton. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And this is what you want from Dennis Smith Jr. He has to find the open man and deliver it on time and on target.
Thomas against Murray. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Claxton. Outside Thomas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Mikal Bridges.
He hits the second from the line. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Smith against Young. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Young. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. It's Thomas on the wing. Defended by Young. Here's Bridges with plenty of space. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Young. He's got 5. Murray sets a screen for Young. A 3-pointer off the mark. Smith scanning the floor. Johnson with a screen on Young. Smith, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 6.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. in the pick and roll, boy, you don't know if he's going to rise and fire or set his teammate up.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Brooklyn leading by 6. And so in the game for the Hawks, in the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with Johnson. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. Now here's Schroeder. Simmons, a screen on Bogdanovich. Schroeder finds Simmons. Bucket is good. Simmons got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for Brooklyn.
Now you see the size of Ben Simmons on a roll situation, so effective at 6'10".
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's tipped. He's got a clear path. Here's Watford. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Her passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
Buffkin. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Back to Capella. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
Both shots good from the stripe. Nets leading by 8. Schroeder outside. Dishes it to Simmons. Schroeder against Bogdanovich. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. What a target. 6'11", long arms. Ben Simmons, make your teammate look great.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. The Hawks trail by 10. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Griffin a screen on Schroeder. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Hunter. Here's Buffkin. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Sharp. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sharp's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Inside, here's Watford. Good work there as it goes. Watford's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now, Finney-Smith following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt.
Excellent read by Finney-Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
Outside Griffin. He kicks to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. From past the arc. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Brooklyn leading by 15. Schroeder, left side, and Simmons slams it in.
Now, this close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
And it's Bay with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. To the inside. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Murray against Schroeder. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Passes it to Schroeder, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Now, here's Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Bridges. Shoots over Bay. And the Nets miss again. The Hawks trail by 16. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Traps in the tray. Murray's got 9 points.
And this coaching staff wants Murray to be the shot caller. Let him run the pick and roll and just make things happen. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Pass to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Smith. Young for 3. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Dennis Smith is out there with Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Hawks trail by 15. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Outside for Murray. From downtown, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's the screen. Down low, here's Claxton. Out to Bridges. Back to Johnson. To the middle, goes up again. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Johnson.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges, starting to cook a little bit.
Bay with a screen on Smith. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the basket by Johnson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's the break. Here's Claxton. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Johnson with a screen on Smith. No coverage that time. Young's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Atlanta. Smith outside. Bridges for 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Johnson gets to Young. Lets it go from the wing. Thomas grabs the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Claxton the pass to Smith. Back to Claxton. Rebound by the Hawks. Young outside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Thomas against Murray. Shoots the three. Thomas's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 13. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bay against Bridges. Sinks the triple. Bridges has got 8 points in the quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
4 on the clock. Young finds Bay. Launches a 3. Young's shot is off. The Nets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Bridges sets the screen for Thomas. Bridges outside. Out to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. And it's the Hawks' ball. They trail by 16. Outside Thomas. To the inside. Claxton the pass to Thomas. Back to Claxton. Nice move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Johnson with it. Off target. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but yet
wants to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Barnes. Sinks it from distance.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. Free throw is good. Young. And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
And they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night. And how about the handles there from quickly dancing his way around the defender?
Okongwu, no good. Barrett against Young. Shot is good by Barrett.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Bay. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Young. Guarded by Quickly. A nice shot by Young.
That's a tough take right there. This is what makes Trae Young special. Willing to go in there and stay composed under pressure.
Here's Pirtle. It's Barnes on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Knocked loose. On offense, here are the Hawks. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Murray against Barrett to the middle. Here's Barnes. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Bay. Murray finds Young. Bay outside. Bogdanovich on the wing. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Bay.
Well, when Bay is coming at you like that with that kind of momentum, tough for the defense to interfere.
Kicks it out to Barrett. On the take. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Offensive board to the left side wing. Young against Barrett. Okongwu, a screen on Barrett. There's Young with the 3. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Barrett against Bogdanovich. Barrett passes to Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Here's Young going inside. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Young's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Quickly. Kicks it out to Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score.
Second team foul.
Trent against Bogdanovich. From deep three-point land. Toronto grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Barrett passes to Barnes. Trent on the wing. Outside Barrett. Clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
You can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
Now here's Barnes. Here he goes. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
Young looking over the floor. Outside for Bay. Stolen by Quickly. It's 2-on-1.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Here's Murray. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Raptors out in front. They're up by 8. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Just 5 to shoot. Pirtle finds Barrett. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Barrett's got 10 points in the game.
They're finding some room there on the perimeter. The lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Good on the shot. He has 7.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Outside Barnes. Trent outside. Barnes with a screen on Young. Barnes passes to Trent. Barrett with it. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Okongwu, high post. Young against Barnes. Bay, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. There's the double with Okongwu. Trent finds Barrett. Quickly with a screen on Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Quickly with a miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, B.A., it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires for 3. The rebound by Murray. The Hawks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Barnes.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Bay. Here's Murray. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, just playing right through the contact.
You know, when DeJounte Murray was traded for a multitude of first-round picks, it certainly came at a price point.
Yeah, it feels like the cost to acquire young, talented players in this league continues to go up. And that said, DeJounte Murray is a legit NBA All-Star. It feels like he still has a lot of room to grow.
Young, the pass to Bay. Bay with a screen on Barrett. And it's Murray off the drive. Here's Bay. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Trent with a screen on Murray. Back to Trent. Pass to Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. Launches a three. And again, it's Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 9 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Quickly. Barnes the screen. Here's Barrett. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
RJ does not have a problem setting up teammates, and he's getting better at doing that.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Now here's Murray, guarded by Barrett. Outside Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark. On the wing quickly. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. 11 points in the quarter. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
They've got Kelly Olynyk. Bruce Brown is out there with Dick. And it's Abaji in at the three, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Nora, pass to Dick. Outside Olynyk. The three. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Hawks trailing. Pass to Capella. Uses the glass on the layup.
But with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Dick, the pass to Brown. Now Olynyk. Outside, Brown. Here's Nora. Back to Brown. There's a screen. To the paint. Nora, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Here's Nora. Pass to Dick. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Nora. Hunter covering. Olynyk for three. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Griffin passes to Capella. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Cuts off the pass.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Here's Dick. No made baskets yet. Pass to Olynyk. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His first personal foul.
Now, so many points have come at the hands of Kelly Olynyk, using that pump fake to his advantage.
That free throw good from Olynyk.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Olynyk.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And that one's good, Olynyk.
Well, Olynyk at his size is big enough to get the job done.
And there's the screen. Outside Johnson. Griffin on the wing. Pass to Hunter. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice roll from Hunter. Good feel on that one.
Well, Brent, every time we get to see DeAndre Hunter, I'm always impressed by his athleticism.
Isn't it curious, BA, how quietly DeAndre goes about his business out there? Just a slasher, doesn't demand anything offensively, and then coaches rely on that otherworldly defense. What a great asset to have.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
The kick to Hunter. Back to Capella, and a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Screen by Olynyk. There's the drive. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Olynyk's got 7 points.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Nora, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Olynyk with a screen on Johnson. Here's Abaji. That one drops for him. Agbaji's got his first points of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Lufkin with the bucket.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dick lays it up and banks it in.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Here's Bufkin. Pass to Capella. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 10.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Brown drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. They and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position.
Burst of speed from quickly, too much for the D to react to.
He's off on the first.
Emmanuel quickly. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Well, the Hawks shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Okongwu. Pass to Bay. Rejected by Barnes. Bogdanovich against Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barnes from outside the arc. Another shot. Three-pointer. And there's the call on Sadiq Bey. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Quickly. And again, Toronto no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And that one's good. Young.
And the confidence Young has in himself, it's commendable. Outstanding at driving and finishing through contact.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. Trent against Young. Pass to Barrett. Back to Trent. Barrett with it. 4 on the clock. Baseline try. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray passes to Okongwu. Murray is screen on Barrett. There's Young with the 3. It's good on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Pass to Trent. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Okongwu finds Murray. Back to Okongwu. Murray up top. Picked up by Okongwu. 16 feet out. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
The IQ showing up here as Murray uses that pick to get free.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Quickly passes to Trent. And stolen by Bey. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Such opportunistic basketball right there. And when they desperately needed it too.
Pass to Trent. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Bey against Barnes. Back to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot that time not on target. Young with the defensive effort. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Toronto on D. They've led by as many as 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Quickly finds Trent. Kicks it to Quickly. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Outside Barrett. Shot clock at 6. There's the double with Okongwu. Here's Pirtle. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Bey passes to Bogdanovich. Now Okongwu. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Bey. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3 ball drains the triple. And now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
The poise of the young player Bogdanovich, that's huge.
Quickly against Murray. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Olenix checked in for Pirtle. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Barnes goes in, shoots over Bey. And again, no good by Toronto. And it's Atlanta's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Outside Barnes. Back to Barrett. Quickly, left side. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Murray, a screen on quickly. And Young, here we go. Oh, wow! And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Murray from outside. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Time expires. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position.
Man, we see this from Trey often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Right side Barnes. Outside Barrett. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
There's Young with the 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Quickly, passes to Olynyk. And here is Barrett. Screen by Olynyk. Barrett with it. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Wow, Barrett not giving up and making a difference.
Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Now here's Bay from behind the arc. That shot off the mark. Now quickly. Outside Barnes. Quickly with a screen on Bay. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Barrett passes to Barnes. Barnes a screen. Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by Bay. And that one's good. Quickly.
And look who shows up big when they need it. Quickly. Fearless.
Young inside. Guarded by Quickly. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Murray looking around. Pass to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by Trent. The Raptors have gone a perfect 4 for 4 to begin this OT session. Here's Quickly. Trent pass to Quickly, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game. Bay against Barnes. Pass to Trent. Shot clock at 5. Back to Barnes. Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Bay touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Raptors. They're up by 3. There's 25 seconds left to play in overtime. Hurdles checked in for Toronto. Off the inbound pass. Cash.
RJ coming through, and that one makes you feel good.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Hey with a screen. Young from long range. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now. 17 seconds left in OT. Quickly outside.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 9 seconds left in overtime. All right, guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Here's Young. Bogdanovich passes to Bay.
Timeout.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Murray, and they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here.
Yeah, and it's on Murray now. I mean, if you handle the ball a lot, you have to hit your free throws down the stretch.
Here's Quickly, and now they foul and stop the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here.
And a lot riding here on the shoulders of Bogdanovich. Good thing he's a skilled free throw shooter. Let's see if he can calm himself and knock it down.
So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. It was touch and go there for a while, but it opened.
tuning in to the end. NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. If you like fast-paced open court basketball, Smitty, then this is the right game for you.
That's for sure. These teams are excellent at scoring in transition. After every turnover, even after every rebound, these teams are going to try to get out and run.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Bridges kicks to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Trent.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Into the lane. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Now, here's Trent. Barrett kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Quickly. Barnes outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
There's the screen. Shooter passes to Claxton. Powered down with both hands.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Now, here's Quickly. Barnes looking around. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The big 3 ball from Barnes. He keeps getting better from there.
Schroeder dishes to Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. Right side, Thomas. For the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Raptors leading by 8. Trent goes in. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Now, here's Quickly. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. Back to Olynyk. It's tipped. Schroeder kicks to Bridges. gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Barnes finds quickly. Back to Barnes. The pass to Olynyk. Olynyk, a screen on Thomas. Trent passes to Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. Olynyk has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Defensively, you want to make Olynyk put it on the floor. Otherwise, he'll bury you.
To the paint, here's Claxton and the powerful one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He takes advantage of them in every... way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now, here's Barrett. He has 5. Here's quickly, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Johnson outside. And the layup falls.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Raptors up 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on. You have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Emmanuel quickly out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Nora in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
On the wing, Johnson. Here's Claxton. Trent against Thomas. Here's Claxton. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Claxton's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's Trent on the wing. Barnes outside. Back to Trent. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Nets trail by 4. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Here's Barrett. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Gary Trent Jr. with great awareness, finding a guy with a better shot.
They set the pick. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty.
range. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Quickly kicks to Trent. Back to Quickly. Passes to Nora. Fires the three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And you like the toughness there. They're being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Schroeder dishes to Thomas. Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. Over in the corner, Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Barnes screen on Schroeder. Barnes outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Trent, and it's blocked. Down low. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. Inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Quickly kicks to Trent. The shot from the low post is good. Trent's got his second bucket.
What a tough finish with all that contact. When Gary's doing damage inside, it's scary.
Here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Nora, covered by Johnson. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And the Raptors with some changes. Turtle comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Brown in for Quickly. Brown outside. Got a hand on it. Bridges against Barrett. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bridges.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Birtle, the pass to Trent. Birtle with a screen on Thomas. Trent fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for Toronto.
The free throw drops for Trent.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr. an all-around score.
Nets trail by 5. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Dishes it to Bridges. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. And Pirtle sends it back. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Raptors lead by 5. Step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense. They can shoot the three, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Sharp. Simmons is out there with Smith. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Watford in at the 4.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Dick passes to Boucher. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the right side. The 11-footer. And Simmons with the rebound.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And for NBA champion Chris Boucher, Steve, his story is one of perseverance.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Homeless in Montreal. Chris Boucher dropped out of high school at 16 to get a job, and that's when he started playing organized basketball. He kept grinding, and the rest is history.
To the middle, and Simmons slams it in.
And no doubt Smith has the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
Round kicks to Olynyk.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
That is first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dick. Still scoreless. Pass to Abaji. Olynyk, a screen on Simmons. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Smith outside. Back to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Now Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Drives to the hoop. The pass to Dick. Here's Abaji. Clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
The Raptors shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. A minute 50 left to play here in the 3rd. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Kicks to Simmons. Pass to Watford. Smith scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. And then Smith with the jam.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing the young fella dunk that one home. Smith likes to show off that incredible vertical.
Olynyk sets a screen for Brown. It's sent back down by Simmons. And here's Smith. Down low. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Abaji, the pass to Dick. Now, here's Brown, covered by Smith. It's taken away by Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Finney-Smith, and finished off by Finney-Smith.
Showing more intensity on the defensive end. When Smith Jr. is engaged, he's effective at getting steals.
He takes it in. Brown wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
In transition, here come the Nets. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
It's intercepted. There's Brown with the 3. Abaji, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D.
That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Nets out in front, up 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure. Stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. They've got Gary Trent. Also Emmanuel quickly out there. Scotty Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Nora in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. He gets that one. Claxton's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Shooter passes to Claxton. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quickly against Schroeder. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's Thomas on the wing. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here.
The speed of Gary Trent Jr. makes it tough to get around him. He works hard to stay right in front of you.
It's blocked, and they get it back. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Johnson dishes to Thomas. Johnson with a screen on Trent. 2 for... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls, fast, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the wing right side. Barnes outside. On the wing quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly to take the lead, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
To the inside, Claxton, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And there it is for him. And now a 3-point Nets lead.
Self-confidence, a huge part of his game. Schroeder never doubts his abilities.
Barrett wide open, he fires. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett, that alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Schroeder against Trent. Pass to Claxton. He kicks it to Thomas. Back to Claxton. Another shot. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Schroeder. Count it. And the Nets lead by 2.
He comes off screens like it's an agility course. Schroeder as elusive as they come.
Schroeder against Quickly. On the wing, Barnes. To the paint. Trent gets to Quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Thomas. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Barrett against Bridges. Good! And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here are the Nets. The lead is 2, and they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The pass to Bridges. Now Thomas. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Knocked loose. Here's Barrett.
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,
Friday. Afternoon with 2K Sports. Here
we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Dennis Smith out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit. Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Smith outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Young finds Murray. 5 on the clock. Pass to Okongwu from downtown. Rebounded by the Nets. Bridges right side. And stolen by Murray. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Young. Got a piece of it. Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Smith. Pass to Thomas. Here's Bridges. Johnson on the wing. Up top, Bridges. 4 on the clock. Johnson with a bucket.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Young. Okongwu with it. The kick out to Young. This one for 3. Counted from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bridges, a screen on Young. Smith with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And the basket by Bridges.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Okongwu, a screen on Smith. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Now Smith. From deep. They get the rebound. Claxton. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And Claxton gets the bucket.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Murray with it. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. The finish. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Okongwu, high post. Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Young's got 6.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Back to Smith. Let's go with a 3. Here's Thomas. There's the screen by Johnson. 4-3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Picked by Bogdanovich. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Murray. The kick out to Young. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. He's got 9.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the basket by Bridges.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Outside for Bay. Right side Murray. And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Bay. Just 5 to shoot.
Long arms, moves the feet well. Johnson, tough on the defensive side.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Nets out in front. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They had Okongwu, the duo inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Murray. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest, playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. Playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end and is just a steady force on the offensive end. For me, LeBron James was the one player that combined every great skill of every great player that I'd ever played with. Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Out to Bridges. With the drive. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks trailing. Bay passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
We like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Here's Thomas. Still without a bucket. Connects from downtown.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Bay. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Smith outside. And that one good. Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Young with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Bay passes to Young. And here's Murray. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Thomas, defended by Murray. For 3, Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The top 2 things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Thomas. Pass to Johnson. Screen by Claxton. It's Johnson with a drive, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Just running in. Johnson takes off the moment he sees that gap.
Outside for Bay. On the wing, Murray. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Thomas, defended by Murray. And it's Thomas off the drive. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And there's the drive. And here's a Kongwu for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Bay against Johnson. There's Young with the 3. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Young, the pass to a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Thomas. Here's Claxton. And that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Nets. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for the Nets. Sharp out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. Stolen by Schroeder. Back to Finney-Smith. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Hunter against Simmons. Back to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Takes a 3. Oh, he's clobbered. And he'll get 3 shots at the line. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
The Hawks making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And he makes all 3. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Right side Simmons. Back to Schroeder. Inside. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Griffin passes to Johnson. Here's Capella. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Griffin against Schroeder. The kick out to Simmons. Simmons with a screen on Johnson. Here's Watford. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Schroeder against Griffin. Finney-Smith inside. Pass to Sharp. Outside Schroeder. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Got a hand on it. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Back to Griffin. Pass to Johnson. Johnson a screen on Schroeder. Lufkin tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Capella's gotten his first basket of the night.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Here's Finney-Smith. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
The kick out to Johnson. Here's Bufkin. Simmons defending. Right side Johnson. The Hawks need to get one up here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Simmons with a screen on Griffin. Here's Schroeder. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Simmons with a screen on Griffin. Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter. The Hawks leading. Screen by Capella. Here's Bufkin, covered by Schroeder. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Outside Finney-Smith. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Johnson finds Capella. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Mixing power with athletic ability, Capella has become a solid interior scoring option.
Down low. Tipped. It's stolen by Hunter. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Griffin. Back to Capella. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Schroeder passes to Sharp. And that one drops for him.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Capella inside. 1 second left. Can't get the layup. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. The Hawks on top. They lead by 1. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 1. The talented duo of Young and Murray are the backcourt. They and Capella, they're inside. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Johnson a screen on Young. Outside Johnson. Inside. Here's Claxton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
Reading the defense, sensing the open, he does not hesitate.
Boy, Murray eats up ground in a hurry. You blink, and suddenly he's at the rim.
Pass to Bridges. Screen by Claxton. To the wing on the left. Back to Bridges. Now Claxton. Defended by Bogdanovich. Soft touch off the glass. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Capella finds Bay. Young looking for an opening. Puts up a 3. That is Trey's shot. The 3.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
The 3 is up, and Claxton gets the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's Young. Pass to Bay. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Out to the wing. The 3, Smith. Drills it from deep. And that'll tie this game up.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality 3-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Back to Bay. Okongwu inside. Working on Claxton. Clock at 4. Okongwu a screen on Bridges. Offensive rebound with the clock winding down. Okongwu no good. For Brooklyn, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Smith outside. And the shot goes. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Murray's shot is good.
It seems like Murray is always ready to make the high-effort play whenever his team needs it.
Smith passes to Johnson. Back to Smith. Johnson a screen on Young. Outside Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Now Johnson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a lead.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
Young against Smith. Here goes Trey. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Pass to Smith. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Young inside, covered by Smith. Can't get it to fall.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Outside for Bey. Outside Bogdanovich.
Yeah! And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Here's Thomas, defended by Murray. There's a screen. Bridges passes to Smith. Bridges, a screen on Young. Here's Smith. And so he draws the foul. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
And a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They looked fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And Young, here we go. Pass to Okongwu. Murray for three. Off target from downtown. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown.
Consider how athletic, Doris, both these teams are. What do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Well, Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Emmanuel Quickly. Also, Gary Trent out there. R.J. Barrett is out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Nora in at the power forward.
Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Taken away. Now the Raptors moving it up. Jumps up. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Pass to Bay. Young against Quickly. Young pass to Okongwu. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Raptors.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Young taking his time here. Quickly against Okongwu. Pass to Bay. Back to Okongwu. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Barrett following the score by DeJounte Murray.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
And so Young nails them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Barnes screen on Murray. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing, defended by Trent. Here's Murray over Barrett, and Okongwu has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu with a screen on Quickly. Young with a terrific move and the bucket.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Now Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Quickly against Young. Inside, Bogdanovich. Misses in close.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And that one is good. Barrett's got 8 points.
There's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Raptors leading by 5. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Trent passes to Nwora. Back to Trent. Young with the steal.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And just making it hard to stay on it. The dribble moves gets Murray the space he needs to operate. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now, here's Bogdanovich following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. Shot clock at 3. Bay passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Barnes finds Trent. Here's Nwora. No scoring in this one. A 3-ball. Rebound by Murray. The dish to Okongwu. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. Floats one up. Okongwu kicks to Young. 2 on the clock. He lays it in. Young's got 6 points.
Staying composed against the contact. Young doesn't let the defense. Disrupted.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Raptors. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta on D. They trail by 1. Nwora, the pass to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Barnes. Over Okongwu. Barnes can't get it to go.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Quickly against Murray. There's the pass to Nwora. And it's Trent in the corner. Out left to the wing. Murray against Quickly. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Nwora's got his first bucket of the night. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. Here's Bay. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Young dishes to Bogdanovich for three. Young's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Trent kicks to quickly. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rise in talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Now, here's quickly. Nothing on the board. Over Bogdanovich. Bay pulls it in.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's quickly. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Both free throws good from Okongwu.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Barrett the pass to quickly. After two misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Young with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 9.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Trent finds Barnes. 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Nora. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Young pass to Bay, and Bay throws it down. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's quickly to the left side wing. Barrett against Bogdanovich. Passes it to Nora. Now, here's quickly. He's guarded closer.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Driving inside. Barrett wide open, he fires. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Wow, the answer from R.J. Barrett. That three-point big-time delivery.
Young inside. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Gets it off. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Young's checked in for the Hawks. So the Raptors 5 right now. It's Boucher out there with Olynyk. Then there's Dick. Then there's Brown. And it's Abaji in at the 3. Here's Dick, defended by Young. Dick passes to Brown. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hawks leading by 3. Now, here is Young. 14 points for him. It's rebounded by Dick. Capella against Olynyk. Pass to Dick. Olynyk sets a screen for Dick. Back to Olynyk. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist from Olynyk.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
And Young, here we go. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Over to the wing. Olynyk has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Capella kicks to Johnson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Abaji. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Abaji. Olynyk in the corner. Abaji, the pass to Boucher. Lets it go from deep. Johnson with the block. Fast break, the Hawks. Buffkin with the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And it's blocked. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Johnson outside. Here he goes.
You can see what a good defender Chris Boucher is. Yes, he has length. Yes, he has mobility, but that's also about being tenacious defensively.
And the dunk by Dick.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Raptors trail by 3. Olynyk up top. To the wing on the left. 1:12 left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. This is to Hunter. Toronto grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brown the pass to Abaji. Boucher against Hunter. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. To the left wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Buffkin. And that one is stuffed right through.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Young from outside. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's Atlanta. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there. Yeah, way to put it.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted.
2 seconds.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
He dishes it to Bogdanovich from the arc. The Hawks again can't hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Nwora, defended by Young. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play, going to the line for 1.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little, and finally now taking the lead.
Brown is checked in for Toronto. The Hawks trail it. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To stop the run, and Okongwu slams it in.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Now the pass to Norham. And here is Brown. Driving the lane. Bay pulls it in. And it's Bay with the ball for the Hawks. And there's Murray on the assist by Okongwu.
And 2 physical points for Murray, mixing it up down low.
Toronto trailer. Brown feeling out a bit. Passes to Norham. They get it again. Unable to get that one. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Down low and stolen by Barnes.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Raptors with the ball. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Barnes outside. Here's Norham. He's defended by Bay. Clock at 4.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The shot's good from quickly. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovich's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. The coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult, it's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the and so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Kicks it to Barnes. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Murray with it. Picked up by Barrett. Young pass to Murray. Into the lane. Bay finds Bogdanovich. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Murray outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. Murray with it. Shot clock at 6. Over Barrett. Can't cash in. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. to the middle. For the win. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Emmanuel quickly out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Barrett, and it's Nora in at the 4. Murray against Barrett. Sweet move. Bay in the post. Barrett against Murray. 5 to shoot. And Bay throws it down.
Oh, unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open. It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Basket good.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Launches it. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that you can afford to give him.
Young drives in, and good that time. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
Here's Barrett. And he makes good on the layup. Barrett's got 20.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Nora. Barnes down low. Defended by Young. Back to Barnes. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
Young drives in. Pass to Bay. He kicks it to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Barrett.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
And here is Barnes. And the pass to Quickly. It's Trent on the wing. Barnes sets a screen for Trent. Going inside.
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And how's that for a move?
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Barrett against Bogdanovich. They set the pick. It's in!
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 1. Just 2 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
For 3, Murray. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally